What's up, guys? This is Shaw Boys 2324, aka Henry Scarborough Jr., and this is another DVD review. This is a DVD review on Batista, the Animal Unleashed 3-disc set. Let's take a look. Alright, it says in 2010, a wounded animal walked away from WWE. Now, Batista is back to reclaim his status as the top of the food chain, whether you like it or not. In this revealing documentary, walk his path from recovery to redemption and discover the real Dave Batista. Why did he really leave WWE? What conquests has he pursued since? What is his drive? And now that he's returned in dramatic fashion, what's next for this dominant superstar? You think you know Batista, think again and get the real story in Batista, the Animal Unleashed. Packed with over 5 hours of bonus matches spanning the Animal's career, including Batista's debut match, SmackDown June 27, 2002, World Tag Team Championship, Rob Van Dam and Booker T versus Batista and Ric Flair, Rob, March 22nd, 2004. World Heavyweight Championship match, Chris Jericho versus Batista, Cyber Sunday, October 26, 2008. Steel cage match for the WWE Championship, Randy Orton versus Batista. Extreme Rules, June 7, 2009. I Quit match for WWE Championship, John Cena versus Batista, Over the Limit, May 23rd, 2010, and more. Oops, got to drop this. Approximately 7 hours. Alright, let's take a look on the inside. You got Batista holding the World Heavyweight Championship, Unforgiven, September 16, 2007. And then you got him holding the championship at October 26, 2008, Cyber Sunday, when he beat Jericho. Alright, let's open it up. Right behind disc 1, you got Saturday Night's Main Event, July 15, 2006. Yeah, Batista clotheslining CM Punk, The Great American Bash, July 28th, 2008. And then they got Extreme Rules, June 7th, 2009. Yeah, 2009, when I believe he won the championship that night. Yeah. Alright. Close that up. Here is disc 1. It says Batista's journey. Basically talks about his career. Welcome to Pittsburgh. Talks about his return to Pittsburgh. Batista's back when he came back. Arrives at the arena. Like, he was very anxious because during that time he was gone for 4 years, so it's like a lot of things have changed. Batista quits. Basically reflects on why he quit, because of injuries and just just want to pursue other things like mixed martial arts, movies and stuff like that, reflecting, like I said, mixed martial arts. That's what he was doing. Old friends, reuniting with old friends, in perils, new gear. Apparently most of his gear was too small, so he had new gear right on that day that he returned. So it was iron pressed and then sewed in, and then and stuff like that. He didn't have his old gear, if you had noticed when he had came back. Acting career, wardrobe malfunction. I believe this was where he had powerbomb somebody and he ripped his jeans. Can't wear tight pants. Ready to rumble. Yeah, happy to be back. Overall documentary was very short. It was basically just basically what happened when he had left and stuff like that. Batista is one of my favorite stars, and like one of the things I hated when he returned was like I mean I'm actually glad that like he's not, how should I say this, like he returned as a babyface but he left as a heel. He should probably came back as a heel because at the time Daniel Bryan, I don't blame Daniel Bryan for the reason why like fans hated Batista so much. I blame that like I blame the fans themselves for Batista returning because he was supposed to get the title at WrestleMania. That was the original plan, but the fans like hammered on WWE, and like I was kind of saddened when he had left. I didn't want Batista to leave, but like hey, you know, I want Batista to come back. To be honest, the Leviathan. All right, we got some matches from this one. You have Leviathan versus Brock Lesnar, OVW, July 28, 2001. It was alright match. It's probably the only match that he and Lesnar had. One match I would love to see one day if they actually can do it. Batista versus Lesnar. I think that would be a really really great match. Reverend Devon and Batista versus Farouk and Randy Orton. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe this is Batista's debut match on the main roster. It's an alright match. Batista won, I believe, with the Spine Buster. Yeah. World Tag Team Championship match: Batista and Ric Flair versus Robin and Booker T. Where like, Raw, March 22nd, 2004. It's an alright tag team match. It's obvious that Batista and Ric Flair won. Bull rope match for the World Heavyweight Championship: Batista versus John Bradshaw Layfield, SmackDown, September 9th, 2005. This is an alright match. Batista, Rey Mysterio, and Bobby Lashley versus King, Booker, Finlay, and Mark Henry. Saturday night's main event, July 15th, 2006. This is an alright match. It says Titus O'Neil, Package, and Bradley Bond. It was like Titus O'Neil and Batista are really, really good friends. He went to bat for him when Titus O'Neil got suspended. For like I think it was like 60 days because he had like pushed Vince McMahon out the way, and then he got oversensitive. And like he got suspended, so like he went to bat for him about that. He actually got his suspension down to like 30 days. Well, that and the backlash. Then you got this two. Overall, this one, the documentary was great. The bonus matches, it's whatever. It's not that bad. This two, I will say that the matches on both, I think this two and this three were better than the Batista from the other DVD, I Walk Alone. That came out in 2008, I believe. This two triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship: Batista versus King Booker versus Finlay, SmackDown, December 1st, 2006. This is an alright match. Nothing special here. Fatal 4-Way number one contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship: Batista versus Kane versus Finlay versus Mark Henry, SmackDown, May 25th, 2007. It was an alright match. Basically the story was like Batista needed basically wanted to fight Edge so badly because he got like screwing him out the title. Batista versus Edge, SmackDown, June 29th, 2007. This was a non-title match. Edge was champion, but this was a non-title match, so that's how like Batista won cleanly. Then you got the last man standing match: Batista versus Kane, SmackDown, December 14, 2007. This is a decent match. Nothing special about this one. It's a TV match. So, stretcher match: Batista versus Shawn Michaels, One Night Stand versus June 1st, 2008. This is probably like the best match on this disc. Like Batista and Shawn Michaels had really great rivalry right after WrestleMania 24 when Shawn Michaels had retired Ric Flair and storyline. He didn't actually retire, but that's a whole nother discussion for another day. But this was the blow off match between them two, and it was a really really great stretcher match. Probably the best stretcher match I've ever seen, other than Brock and Big Show at Judgment Day 2003. World Heavyweight Championship match: Batista versus CM Punk, the Great American Bash, July 20th, 2008. This was alright. It was going good until Kane interfered and it was a no contest. World Heavyweight Championship match: Batista versus Chris Jericho, Cyber Sunday, October 2008. This is a really good match. Stone Cold was referee, and then like all the refs I think like interfered in the match, but Austin count the 1, 2, 3 on Jericho, and Batista won the championship. All right, this 3: Batista and Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho and John Bradshaw Layfield, Raw, October 27, 2008. This was alright. This was an alright match. Shawn got attacked from behind by JBL, and Batista was alone for like a good 10-15 minutes on the match until Shawn Michaels came back, and Batista won the match by pinning JBL. Batista and Shane versus Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase, Legacy, SmackDown, April 24th, 2009. This was alright match. I think this was going into their 6-man with Triple H, Batista, and Shane versus Randy Orton and Legacy for the WWE Championship. So this was like a built-up match for that. Don't mind that ambulance while crossing by. That was just a lot of noises. All right, steel cage match for the WWE Championship: Batista versus Randy Orton, Extreme Rules, June 7, 2009. It's a good match. Not gonna lie, it's a really good match. Batista versus CM Punk, October 9, 2009. Good match. Can't complain about that. Batista versus Rey Mysterio, Survivor Series, November 22nd, 2009. It ended in a no contest, so wasn't bad. Great action. It's just it ended in a no contest to continue the storyline, and then you have which led to this, the street fight: Batista versus Rey Mysterio, SmackDown, December 11, 2009. This was a really good street fight. Batista won by default, but like this was a really good street fight. Triple threat match, no one contenders match for the WWE Championship. By the way, Batista was a really, really great heel in his last run before he came back. He was a really, really great heel. How are you a cowardly heel and you ain't that like big and strong, but whatever. Batista versus Sheamus versus Randy Orton, who was a babyface at the time. Raw, April 26, 2010. Obviously Batista won. No question about that one. Yeah, I Quit match for the WWE Championship: Batista versus John Cena over the limit. May 23rd, 2010. This was his last match at that time. At the time, this was his last match. The spot, it was like a funny kind of like spot, but like he said I quit, but like Cena did it anyway. He added to the adjustment and through the stage, and like he on top of the car. It was probably like an insane spot, but he did it anyway. 30-man but Royal Rumble match. Batista enters at number 28. Royal Rumble, January 26, 2014. Like I said, this is where Batista's momentum died. Because of the fact that it had a long, like the backlash of Dan Bryan not being in the Rumble. It actually kind of hurted. First of all, I think Batista would have been, it would have been better for him and the fans would have received him more if Batista was a surprise entrance, because this match was very predictable, obviously. But I'm just saying, like, he should have been like a surprise entrant and won the Rumble instead of announced it like a Raw before the Rumble, like Raw the like a week or two from the Rumble, and then win. That's very predictable, and fans like are just gonna like crap all over it. Batista versus Alberto Del Rio, Elimination Chamber, February 23rd, 2014. It's all right match wise. You can tell, especially like in the Royal Rumble match and in this match, that he hasn't been in the ring. He had a lot of ring rust, but over time he was able to get himself in shape. And it showed. It showed in this match, but he won. Overall, I like this DVD. It's just I don't. I just want. I'm not gonna lie. I want Batista back in the WWE. Um, like he like it's a crying shame that WWE does not want to use Batista in today's age, where like Cena's a part timer, Randy Orton is on SmackDown. Like I feel like Batista can be used in today's WWE. It's just I don't know what WWE is doing. I mean, like he would come back full time, unlike Brock Lesnar, who just shows up at random time. They just show up to defend and then just walk out. Like he will do full. He's willing to do full time. He's not gonna be like a part timer. He'll do full time, do house shows, all that other stuff. I know that like the WWE doesn't want to do Batista versus Triple H in like a retirement match because that's what Batista wants. But like like that's what I mean. Batista was one of your big stars during the Ruthless Aggression era. You're gonna like mistreat him because of the match that you don't want and you just like laugh at it. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, and like the video, and more videos to come in the future. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support and subscriptions. Thank you so much. I can't thank you guys enough. Viewers and subscribers, thank you. All right, that's it from me. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.